Yeah, they really love the nigga, man. And I be like she do. Man, she had a picture of me in that bar with me and my little son Richard. I said, man, that's what kept me alive all these years. I'm telling you, somebody was praying for my stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Sure enough, babe. I tell you, somebody was praying for me. She was the head one.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Guys, back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Ducks offense will go to work first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And he is not. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
2nd and long here. They'll run him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This is a point where you just got to be able to...
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Handoff again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, have it run.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it behind the line. It's Clay. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Searching for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Oregon's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Back to pass on second down. Right side, it's Robinson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wants to go up top on second down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Out wide right, it's Robinson. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw again. Between the hashes, it's Stenson.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They're going back to the ground. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. They'll ride him again. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
This offense has it with really good field position. Drops back on 1st down. Makes a catch. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Firing to the right, complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good, strong tackle. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And another mistake.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Nowhere to go.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looking for running room. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on the counter.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're
Play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Like, just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this O.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Stenson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Oh, pressure's coming. And here's the third interception of the night. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They just They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Down. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Red 20. Hot. Ready, ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. Hot, hot. Down. Ready. Red 18. Red 18. Shift. Hot, hot.
Money in the bank, baby.
Let's go, baby. Get hyped. Get up. Let's go.
Ready. Red 54. Red 50. Hot.
Yeah, we dominate.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away.
Ready! Blue 30! Blue! Hot! 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 Here we go! Hot! Hot! Down! Ready! Hot! 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 Down! Ready! Go! Red 20! Hot! Ready! Ready! Blue! Hot! Hot! Down! Red! Hot! Hot! Ready! Move! Hot! Ready! Red 80, shift! Hot, 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 hot! Here we go! Ready! Black 18, Black 8, go! Hot, hot! Down! Ready, hot, hot, hot!
Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. Intriguing playoff matchup on EA Sports College Football. The 11 seed versus the 6 seed. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments, Chris. Being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye,
Down. Ready. White 29. White 29. Red 20. Hot. Ready, ready. Hot, hot. Down. Red, hot, hot. Ready. Hot. Ready. Blue, hot, 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 hot. Here we go. Set hot. Down. Ready. Hot, hot, hot. Down. Ready. Red 20. Hot. Ready, ready. Hot, hot. Down. Ready. Hot, hot. Ready! Blue 30! Blue 30! Ready! Blue, hut, 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 hut! Here we go! Ready, set, hut! Down! Hut, hut! Down! Ready, red 20, hut! Ready, ready! Hut, hut!
You gotta be smarter than that, man.
Down! Hut, hut! Ready! Hut!
Please, baby. Let me hear it.
Ready! Hut, 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 hut!
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go.
And the Eagles kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And the Wolverines kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rushes on. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Long way to go on second down. Trying to establish the run. They've got him corralled.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Kick is in the air. Fields the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Good timing on the quick out. And they swarm him under.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Needs it here on 4th down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They give it to the freshman, his first carry. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Power ahead. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about...
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of this drive. Finds his man down the middle. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
They'll try the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wolverines. He got it right inside the pylon.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do.
Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Still running at the 40. Gashes the heart of the knee. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Dropping back, it's Akers. Working that wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They were all over it. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Finds his target. That'll be good enough for a first down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Keeps it on first down. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Hand it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. On the stop.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Turns upfield. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Hand off from the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Here we go. Ready. White. Set hot. Boom. Down. Ready. White 80. White. Hut, hut, hut. Down. Ready. Black 14. Black, red 20. Hut. Ready, ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. Hut, hut. I'ma show you, man.
The Wolverines ready to kick it away first. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running the option, it's Gunderson.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking to throw, it's Gunderson. And they can't make the connection.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Wolverines offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Got the first down. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And the point after is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it himself. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Just got rid of that one.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Spins away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. So here comes the Michigan offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Unloads in the nick of time.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got the back over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release.
plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looks as if he's going to run it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
He'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Jackson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of it.
He wants to go deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. I mean, that's going to be a safety. What in the world was he doing?
Oh, and those are one of those plays where you just start scratching your head and you're like, wait a minute, you're going...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And, man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like, trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Churns into the pile. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Going with the counter play here. They put the brakes on it.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense.
They'll give it on the counter. Got enough for the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Drops back on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Turns it on at midfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Plows his way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Wolverines have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now,
as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Jackson. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it in his belly. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
my job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Slips a tackle. Going for 6. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That's taking... First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Defense all over him.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Working the ground game. Could be an alley. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pushes ahead. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it.
Here we go. Ready. Hut. Down. Ready. Blue 85. Blue. Hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Red 18. Red 8. Set hot. Ready, ready. Red 54. Red. Move. Hut, hut, hut. Down. Ready. Blue 30. Red 20. Hot.
Good work, D. That's we ball, fellas. Keep playing hard.
Ready. Blue. Hot, hot. Ready. Red 8. Hot, hot. Here we go. Ready. Hut.
Kidding me.
Down. Ready. Black 18. Black. Hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Set hot. Ready, ready. White. Hut, hut, hut. Down. Ready. White 80. Red 20. Hot.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. High five, baby. High five. Let's go.
Ready. Black 14. Hut, hot.
Hold up, baby. Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, you gotta feel it, baby.
Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85.
not going anywhere, man. What are you doing? You can't get past me.
Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Red 8. Shift. Hut. Down. Ready. Red. Hut, 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 hut. Down. Ready. Blue 30. Set hot. Ready, ready. Blue 22. Hot, hot, hot. Down. Ready. Red 80. Red 20. Hot. Ready. Black 18. Black. Hot, hot. Ready. White. Hot, hot. Here we go. Hot. Down. Red. Hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Down. Ready. Set hot.